seen this makeup all over and you have acne prone skin like I do, and you only see people wearing this makeup who have flawless skin and you just don't buy it. I totally get it. I was totally skeptical too, especially coming from someone who has struggled with acne. That was my biggest question when I saw this all-in-one makeup palette, was like, yeah, it looks great and cool, but if you have problem skin like I do, it's kind of like, is it really gonna work? So I'm gonna show you what it looks like on my non-perfect skin so you can be a judge for yourself. If you don't know, my name is Sarah Foss and I am a Saint Beauty artist. I'm a mother of 3. I love creating content and helping women learn how to do their makeup better. I also hate being known as the girl who has acne, but that's just me. That's just me where we're at right now. If you don't know what this makeup palette is, it's from Saint and it's all-in-one customizable makeup palette. All right, let's get to the makeup. So the way that I always teach applying makeup is, even if you have troubled skin, just pretend for a split second that you don't. So you're gonna take your concealer shade, right? And you're gonna apply that like normal. So I like to put it under my eyes, I put it down my nose and in my T-zone area. Then I just take that same brush and I'm gonna go into what's called my main highlight shade, which is like my foundation color. And I'm just putting it in the place that I like to call the beard area. So if we pretended that we had a big bushy beard, this is where we're applying our main foundation color. And as you can see, it has coverage, but the beautiful thing about this makeup is that it's buildable. So if you want a really lightweight application, you can achieve that. If you need a more full coverage, we can get there too. I'm gonna flip my brush and I'm gonna go into this dark brown, scary contour shade. And I'm just gonna be applying it from the top of my ear down towards my mouth. And I'm stopping about halfway through. Now this dark brown looks really scary, but see how it's not so scary on the skin? The last thing I like to contour is in my forehead area. I personally like to really bring this in so it makes it look like my forehead is smaller than it is. And I'm just gonna paint that on. And you can go underneath your jaw. And if you really want your lips to look bigger, you can go underneath your lip. You can actually contour the sides of your nose. But there we have our 3D foundation on our not perfect skin. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the fluffy end again and I'm just gonna essentially press the product in. I'm not gonna go crazy on blending, because if we have not perfect skin, we don't wanna be blending. If you have beautiful skin, you can really get away with it. But if you have skin like me that you have blemishes, you have discoloration, we're just wanting to pat it in. So I'm just gonna blend this one side so you can see what it looks like blended versus not. And all I've used so far are those 3 colors: the contour, the main highlight, and the brightening highlight, which again is like the concealer, the foundation, and the contour shade. So there is blended and not blended. So let's blend this side in and then we're gonna move to our next step. After that's blended, I'm just gonna add a little bit of a lip and cheek color, which these are both lip and cheeks. And these 2 shades are dual purpose. So they work as your cheek color, your blush color, and they also work as your lip color. And just because you use one on your cheeks doesn't mean you have to use it on your lips. So I'm actually gonna be doing Frenchie on my cheeks and I'm gonna be doing the shade Nude on my lip. I'm gonna take that brush again and I'm gonna go into Frenchie, which is my all-time favorite blush color. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm just gonna paint it on right on top, right above where that contour was. You can really put your blush wherever you prefer, but the reason why I love Frenchie so much is because she has a little bit of a coraliness to her, a little bit of that peachy orange. And if you have acne in your cheek area, it's actually going to help neutralize those blemishes. It's pretty much science, just trust me. Frenchie is amazing for your cheeks. All right, now when it comes to lip color, I'm going to be using the shade Nude. I just like to apply it with my finger and apply a little bit on my lips. Now the last step of my 3D foundation application is bronzer, because I cannot go without bronzer. So again, taking that big fluffy side again, just need a little bit of this, and I'm just going to pat this on first, kind of in those places where you would normally get a suntan, and then I'm just going to blend it out, and it's just giving a little bit more warmth to the skin. Bronzer is not contouring, so it's not sculpting the face, it's just warming it up. So there is my 3D foundation applied. I'm just going to put on some mascara real quick and I'll be right back. And there we have it. So if you're like me and you don't have perfect skin and you've only seen girls with perfect skin apply this makeup, I just wanted to show you that you can wear this makeup and it looks beautiful on the skin because it is all one layer. It's a cream makeup, so it's not going to be super heavy and cakey on the face. It's going to be really light, and it's going to let your skin's natural luminosity shine through, even if you don't have that perfect skin. So whatever questions you have for me, please put them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll be chatting soon. I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye!